Hello, I'm Markeedragon, also known as Marcus Eikenberry in real life, and welcome to another episode of the 30-Day Eve Challenge. This episode, I think we're gonna get into some fights here. And look at what is it that they're doing to me here? They're all just surrounding me, kind of spamming me with stuff. So,
Yeah, Scorpion, you going
okay,
first?
and now we were going to talk first off about kind of etiquette of how to speak in a group. Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, it's broadcasting. When you get into a fleet and you're going into combat, you want to be clear of how to broadcast to your fleet in logistics. Logistics are the guys who keep you alive. You want to be able to broadcast your fleet, telling them you're taking damage and what kind of reps you need. Now, the key way to do this is through the fleet window. What you should do is you should have your fleet window open. If you do not know where that is, or you do not have it, you can go to your Neocom, which is the E button in the top left of your screen. Go to Social, and go to Fleet. That'll open up your fleet window. And there will be 3 tabs on there. You want to go to My Fleet. This will show all your fleet members in the fleet with you.
I think it'd be better if you went to history, because the thing is, the broadcasting of a line 2 should be more used than just saying which gate.
Okay, good point. Well, I mainly, when I fly Logi, then I usually sit on history, but when I'm either in a DPS ship, I just like to sit on... Ooh, we got a Thrasher scanning us down. I usually just sit on my fleet. But mainly if you do fly Logi, it is essential that you have your history tab open.
Clear, guys. We're gonna warp to one of the other safe spots here. We're gonna go back to spot 2 for everybody. So the second
Check,
safe
check,
spot.
check. Did anyone notice that we have a red in the
Yes, we
public
did.
channel?
Yeah, they're not a war target. They're just tomorrow they will be.
Yeah, I'm gonna boo him.
Okay. Now,
I can't-
I'm warping the wing
Go
here,
ahead.
guys.
Warp drive active.
okay, now once you have your fleet window open, you should see in the bottom right either,
Left.
or no, no, I know I'm done. In the bottom right, you should either see or see some arrows. Now, if it looks like these arrows are pointing 4 directions, that means you're broadcasting to the entire fleet. I think this is more essential to know than the other ones first, just because we need to make sure that you are broadcasting to the entire fleet. So,
Yeah, Markee, we're in the history tab at the moment, and you need to click the little arrows in the bottom left to sort of enlarge that section as well.
And so,
So if you open up your fleet menu,
I'm in there.
yeah, and you go to the history tab,
Okay.
and the part where you need to click the tiny little arrows down the bottom right hand corner to just expand it a little bit so you can see the other options.
Oh, okay.
And from that point you can keep going.
Hey, Black, were you instructing on this?
Wait, what?
Who is? Continue on.
That wasn't me.
Okay.
That was Jeremy.
I was letting other people explain. So once you are in the appropriate window and you know you're broadcasting to the entire fleet, just one moment here.
Your emblem on the bottom right, there should be arrows. It should be pointing in
Yeah.
all directions. North,
If you
east,
look at
south, and
Markee's
west.
stream, he has it set up appropriately so you do broadcast to everyone. Now, if it's not all 4 ways, you can just click it a few times and it'll cycle it. Now, to broadcast what you need, there will be a bunch of buttons on the left-hand side. There should be about 8 different buttons. Now, if you see Xenodragon is broadcasting, there will be the symbol above his head or next to a ship in space saying he needs that. But basically what you do is...
Yeah, you got
armor
one right there.
Is armor the blocky looking one. It's the second one from Second one in from the left, that is broadcasting that you need armor so that our armor repping people can send you armor. The one to the right of that, the one that looks like a shield, is broadcasting for shields. Now, once you are completely repped up, what you will need to do after this point is broadcast in position. It is the fifth one from the right. It is basically a little guy with a circle around him. It's broadcasting in position. Tells your logistics that you or that they can then switch to repairing someone else as you're no longer in danger. You broadcast in position when you are no longer taking damage and when you are safe.
Hey, Markee, get on the move there.
Get on the move?
Start moving. So you don't. So if somebody scans us down, they can't insta-pop you because you'll be moving.
What, like?
Yeah. When
I
you're
don't understand what you mean by get
should be
moving.
orbiting.
Like fly, start propelling myself somewhere?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Orbit someone.
Okay.
If they scan you down, they see your name, they can warp to you on 0, scramble you, and shoot you. But
Okay.
if you're moving and they warp in on 0 to you, they will land on the point you were when they started warping.
The way targeting works in EVE is you have several different types of velocities, transversal velocity, and how guns can target you. For instance, if you're moving too fast and the guns can't move as fast as you are, they're going to miss.
Okay.
So the more you move, less likely are you actually to be hit.
Okay.
This is just a little upkeep for other battleships. Is there any battleships that have a cap transfer on them?
It's only the two of you.
Oh, I see a golem and a scorpion. So
The Scorpion's
I
me.
forgot about
I
the
don't have cap transfer on it. No.
all right, because Balgorn cap regeneration is only half of whatever you guys are.
Sorry, man.
Oh, I'm just going to rely on my cap amps then.
So we
that
finished
mission.
with the broadcasting thing. I think they're right.
I want everyone right now to show me that you can broadcast for shield.
Yeah, if anybody who does not quite understand, just say so in fleet. Like, all these instructions do not just apply to Marcus. If you don't understand, say in fleet.
Well, yeah, this
Well,
is...
I just want to be able to see that everyone is broadcasting for shield, so I know that they understand.
And please, like, when you're broadcasting, if you don't need it anymore, please don't keep broadcasting for shields just because you want your shields to be at, like, up at 100% when somebody else needs it more.
We just need to make sure you don't die. Alright, everyone,
Yeah.
Broadcast for armor for me.
Oh, I guess I did armor the last... Oh, no, wait. Shit, which one's armor?
No, you did it right.
Oh, that one's armor.
Armor's the
Okay.
box.
Okay, I got it.
Alright.
No
Good teacher here, buddy. I mean, I only got 50% on a test, but what the hell?
No, you did it. You did it right the first time. All right, everyone, broadcast in position for me.
Now, also, Marcus, right beside the shield on the right-hand side, there is the capacitor one. It's not really used, but if you're ever in a big op and your capacitor does run out, it is still forwarded. It's still able to use. Like right now, I got a cap transfer, so if you do run out, anybody on the fleet runs out, I can send you a full cycle, which will completely reimburse your cap in one go.
Okay.
Okay, so it looks like we are all good on broadcasting. Now, does everyone know what shield and armor are? I know it's pretty basic, but I just want to make sure that we know when to broadcast for what.
Shield is how fast you move, right?
Yeah, shield is the top bar, armor is the second bar.
I have
And
it set
structure is when
percentages.
you're screwed.
If
kidding me? I
are
structure
getting
tank.
into structure, you screwed up. You should have broadcasted sooner, and you're probably gonna die. Okay, so it looks
Well.
like we're all good for broadcasting. FC, let us know when you're ready to go into mission.
Cool. I just want to make sure that everybody knows the clear comm thing again. It's a little redundant, but clear comms, you shut up and listen, and then just standard old chat talk. So for when we're not doing stuff that's important. Good. Everybody knows it. So whoever was gonna go into that mission, I think it was where is he?
Zyles or
Zeres.
yeah.
I just X'd up.
Zeres.
Okay, cool. Do me a favor and warp to the objective. Or the mission ground, if you will. Battleships first, frigates follow suit.
Should we do this?
Right,
Do not take the gate until FC tells you to.
Yeah.
You will die. Also, real men hold tank.
Alright, so battleships.
That's why I have a.
And how do I know where to go?
You're just gonna have to warp to one of us in the battleship, which is either Xenodragon, Black Avo, or who's the other guy who's flying battleship?
Chance Hopper.
Or Chance.
Okay.
Or I can't even pronounce it. Zyres. You can warp to any of us at 0, and you'll be in for the fight.
Alright. I'm here.
Okay. Every battleship warp to Zyres and at 0.
Just a shout out. Battleships. Anybody beat me at 132k EHP?
Well, my ship was designed to jam, not tank. Oh.
Yeah,
Okay, I need y'all here.
Okay, let's get this figured out for which one should actually go in first.
Hold
Okay,
on.
well,
there an
y'all
acceleration
gonna
gate?
lose the warp, because I'm about to get popped.
Oh crap! What the fuck? Okay, warp off, man.
Guys,
Warp
hurry
off.
up.
I
Just
was...
warp to him.
yeah.
Battleship just warp to him. We'll have to deal with it.
Yeah, I'm in there almost.
Everybody just head on grid. Looks like we're gonna be doing this one the old-fashioned way and just blob
So
fighting.
we're all warping to Zyres?
Yeah.
Wing
We're
it.
blob.
Everyone go in.
We're swagging it.
Is there not an acceleration gate at the beginning
Sounds
of
good.
this mission?
Some don't
Yep,
have them.
you jump direct into the mission.
Okay,
Yeah, did not
Combat
expect that.
jumps.
Yeah, I was expecting an acceleration gate.
Okay, we're all going in now.
Yeah, everybody
I
go
just
in,
want to
warp
be the
to
first to say I think having a bunch of frigates warp into a level 4 is a really bad idea, but okay.
warp to Black
It's
Avo at 0.
It's
That's the
entertainment
point.
I've done
value.
it before many times.
Come on, what's the worst that can happen? How much a frigate costs?
I managed to
Well, it's the
solo a
flight
level 4 in
catcher
a
that
frigate
died.
once, I think.
How much a frigate costs? You buy me 1 gold magnet, and I'll give you everything I got.
Have one.
There's only one.
We're warping to blue. We're warping to the Ooh, who's warp scrambling you there?
No, I'm warp scrambling a rat because I fit one on here for war targets.
Nice.
Which ones do we not attack? Which ones do the spawn?
Attack them all. Frigates kill the frigates. They're what's gonna hurt you most.
Yeah, you guys hit the frigates. We'll work on battleships.
Yeah, Xenodragon's following up behind because somebody's linked in Zyres, who is in a different warp area in general.
And how do you tell which one's a frigate?
They're the
Small
The
small
size.
crosses in
The
space.
size of the crosses.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the bigger the cross, the bigger the enemy ship. The small ones are usually frigates and destroyers, and you have the medium crosses, those are cruisers and battle cruisers, and then you have the
Oh,
big
we
ones
got
for
we got spawn pop.
capitals and battleships.
I'm
Never
taking
stop
heat now.
moving.
I've been center dampened and I'm taking the hits.
Start moving, Marcus. They're gonna kill you
Yeah,
if
if
they,
you
if they
want.
target you. Never
Get-
stand still.
Yeah.
Hey, can I get some logi, gentlemen?
Broadcast.
Yeah, I'm broadcasting.
Also, guys in the battleships, broadcast your primary targets, as the
I can't.
frigates are now relatively close.
I can't. I'm center dampened to hell. I can't even target anything.
But Marky, click on
Alright, I'll broadcast.
one of the small crosses, then you get it in the object menu on the top right side of the screen.
Okay. Approach, orbit, keep it range.
Hold the cursor over your guns to see your optimal.
Over my guns.
Yes,
Okay.
over the guns and the modules in the center, and the bottom.
Yeah,
center
on the
of
right
screen.
hand side down the bottom.
Yes. And there
What do you
can
guys
see
fit on
your
frigate?
optimal
Auto
range.
cannons?
Yeah.
Well, it's
So-
1 kilometer then.
Yeah, set your orbiting range at then 1 kilometer.
Orbiting range at 1 kilometer.
Yes, Yeah, then you right click on the orbiting sign in the object menu in the top right corner of the screen.
Okay. So
Yeah,
there
right
we go.
click set,
Yeah.
set it to 1000.
Yeah, I just set it to 1,000.
Yeah. Then click the ship and click orbit and turn on your afterburner. And when you get in within 9,000 meters of it, turn on your web and when you get closer, turn on your gun. The web will
lock it.
Yeah, he hasn't locked it yet. Okay. There's a crosshair on the object menu. And
I've permajammed the core admiral that's over there.
Awesome.
Only one of them though, because it's. Yeah, I hate warfare changes.
I have no idea where my guy's going.
Now you find the ship, click on it, click the. Yeah, just.
Whoever's repping me can stop repping now. I'm good.
Yeah.
Should I target one of the
then,
larger ships?
then click then click the crosshair also. And on the object menu in the top corner of the. No, it's dead.
Yeah.
Why is there a neutral scimitar in here?
Yeah, just to explain,
Probably
Markee,
got DC.
most people have this set up with multiple tabs, like you've got a default and all, so they'll have one that means that they don't have all of their fleet partners, so they can just view the enemies and stuff like that. Which is why you might find it a little hard to find targets and stuff at the start.
Okay.
There's a scimitar on grid, guys, so remember that.
And
Yeah, we
gonna
got
heal us
scammed.
to death.
By the way, guys, would you like me to use my...
Oh, I need reps again.
Yeah, I got you, Black.
Copy.
Should I use my tracking disruptor on battleships while I'm killing frigates?
Nah.
Not really. We appreciate the effort, but it's not necessary.
Alright.
This is strange. I used to be able to come into
Marcus,
these L4s
click
and
the
jam.
crosshair button in the object menu.
The crosshair button in the object menu.
Yes, the object menu is the one in the right corner. You have crosshair.
It's your current
Over
selected
there.
item. So that would be the third from the right. It's the locked target.
If they wouldn't destroy the ships.
Yeah, I
You
keep.
can also click them while holding control.
Well, every ship I keep going to is already destroyed by the time I arrive at it. So.
Broadcast the target. Nobody except for Markee is allowed to fire on the target.
Well, all the ones there's only big X's left.
I know. Go after
Oh,
the
you
one
can
I
kill a
just
big
broadcasted. Is
You can kill a big
primary.
X in the...
How do I see what was broadcasted? Where do I look for that?
It'll have a number 1 over the top of it on the overview.
Marking.
Where?
Yeah, the one you're flying at right now. It has a number 1 above the red marker in space. That is showing that it was broadcasted as primary or number 1.
Yeah, nobody else shoot it except for me and Markee. It's Markee's rat.
Okay, and am I just firing my guns when I get there? Or goddamn people,
Yes.
quit giving me invitations.
Alright, after this, I say we just set it so auto reject is on.
Yeah.
And
I think so. Sorry, whoever that was, but
You should know that you're doing something busy.
okay. So I'm still flying at this guy.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody, do me a favor. Everybody, cease fire entirely and leave that last rat to Markee.
I'll leave it to the frigates can and the destroyers can pick it apart.
Yeah,
And I have aggro.
So the other one, oh my god. So I think the other one that I targeted is gone now. What?
Oh, you're going after the core admiral that I'm broadcasting for all the sub battleships to go after.
It seems like it's taking a long time for me to get there.
That's
pretty
far
away. That's fine. That's fine.
He's
My
70,
bad.
he's 70
It's
clicks
because it
away.
was far away.
Can out of balance get a fleet invite again? Thanks.
Who you
Mark,
looking
Yeah,
for?
you should be right on top of him now.
Do you see the booster you have in your mid slots?
He won't know what that
He-
means.
He just turned off the afterburner.
So
Lock him so you can see how far he is.
do I click my guns or how do I
Yeah.
fire them?
Yep,
You can
yep.
click on
Just
him
click
now.
on the gun.
You gotta.
He's got
You gotta
press
Well,
it.
they were flashing, now they're not.
Oh, you have to target him first.
I have to target him, okay?
Yeah.
So select the ship and then click the little crosshairs up in the top right corner.
I don't know where these crosshairs are.
Okay, guys.
You gotta select. You gotta
ceasefire,
select them.
ceasefire.
Yeah.
I gotta
now
do
it's
what?
there.
You
Yeah,
have to
now-
select the core admiral. So click on the ship, either in the overview or just in the.
Okay,
when you look at
I've
it.
selected the ship. He's in my thing
Now
up
in
at
the
the
top
top.
right corner, you can see your selected items, and it says core admiral, blah blah blah,
Yes.
and it's got a bunch of different buttons. You have to click the targeting one, which is the crosshairs.
Okay. All I see are circles there, so I see what's going on now. Okay.
Take your time though, he's just shooting me and he's doing barely any damage.
Alright. Then click the orbit button if you haven't already done that.
I've done
No,
that.
he's doing it.
Now you can click your guns.
Yep. So now you're locked, and you can turn your weapons on.
Click it. Yes. Now it started shooting.
Okay.
Good job, Markee.
And now you can see it's cycling. Every time a cycle finishes. Every time a cycle begins, it fires a wall.
Now, the easiest way to target from the overview is to hold down control, then click on that target in the overview. That'll make it a lot easier, a lot more streamlined.
Yeah, now all the frigates are targeting it now with Markee. Good. Frigate brawl. It's a good example of how frigates take out a battle.
Holding down control also freezes the current state of your overview. So even if there are changed one target or wrong target by mistake.
Hey guys, once you break its armor, guys, let Markee do the rest, okay, gentlemen?
Oh, it's okay.
Yes, sir.
We're just
But you have to have the initiation of killing your first battleship.
Yeah, you do. It's so as soon as okay. So quit firing, guys. Everybody, shut down your guns. Let Markee kill it from here.
It's etiquette. Let the newbies get the final kill on a mission. When you're in missioning corp or missioning community, they generally bring the new guy in and let him get the last shot off on something.
as long as I don't run out of ammo.
It'll probably take a while. That's
Oh wait, he's armor repping now. Okay, new players, fire another volley.
That's part of the joke, is that it takes like 5 minutes to finally kill it.
Would we just alpha through it in one ball with our mission ship? Okay, so keep firing until you get it down to like really close, guys.
Like back off like at 15 or 10%.
How do you see the percentages?
You mouse over it.
But it keeps moving because I'm like flying around it all over the place.
On the upper right hand corner.
Yeah. On the target.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, I see it. Yeah.
So, okay, prepare to quit firing, gentlemen. My mark.
And hold.
Oh.
More pirates.
Yay!
New spawn.
You guys got it. New spawn.
Start moving, everyone.
Okay.
The trick about this, Markee, is that this Serpentis thing is there's trigger ships. You kill a trigger ship, and then the next wave will spawn, and so people learn what not to shoot. So it becomes actually boring.
Hmm. Okay.
Markee?
Yes?
I am getting a tell from somebody wanting me to inform you of something about your overview, apparently. I don't know your overview because I'm not watching the live stream, but it apparently is going from far away targets first.
Yeah, that's because I remember you guys set his overview so it shows stations on the top. Or
Yeah,
no,
you might want to switch that for now, though, since we're in a mission.
Click on the alright. So on your overview, well, this is another way I do it. There is a there's the tags, the distance, the name. You might not have distance or tag, but the name on the left-hand side of the name, the farthest icon. You want to click that so it shows up. That way you get the station, the gates on top, your rats, and then every other player.
Okay.
And since the frigates are way over there by 100 clicks away, I'm just gonna cheat and get right up close right now.
Which is the beautiful, glorious...
Oh, one just disappeared.
Micro jump drive.
Hey guys.
Hello. That is by far one of my favorite modules.
Yeah, I know. So cheap.
Muffin Baker, the reason why you're always the target is because the Saints just love you. They want to take you out for dinner and everything.
Also, let me know if you need reps.
You having fun, Markee?
It's fine. I don't know half of what I'm doing. I mean, I'm working at it here, so.
The correct answer was no.
Well,
because no one has fun their first day in EVE when they're being shoved.
Yeah, it's overwhelming, a lot of information, and
well, especially when you haven't done the tutorials.
That's me. Oh, there you are. Dude, I'm jealous. 555.
What you've done is you've taken Markee, blindfolded him, and tossed him into France.
Into France?
Yeah, because you don't speak French, and you have no idea what to do.
Okay, contacts. Again.
We have one group up, one group down.
You know, they changed the new player experience for a reason.
It used to be so much worse.
And now we're trying to make sure that it's the same as it was.
Yes.
We must haze them all.
It was still worse than this.
Yeah.
If you do all the tutorials, you'll have at least, I've heard, say like 2 to 4 million ISK plus skill books plus multiple ships.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll work on more tutorials. I just ran out of time trying to get ready for everything, so.
We try to do our best.
They do the revamp of the tutorials.
You started in the hangar instead of on the out in space.
No, that changed now. It changed.
Oh, it changed again? What is it now?
Yeah, you started station now.
Well, that's what I was saying. You start in station instead of out in space.
Yeah, you start in station, you fly out, and you get your ship. And you used to start in space.
Initially, when you started out, you used to be in space.
In an ibis.
In an ibis.
And it literally said, shoot this. I'm this. It was, God, the tutorial missions back in the day were bland and terrible.
And they were brutal too. They used to have so many methods that you could easily die 3 or 4 times within 10 minutes of starting the game.
Yeah. Do we have anybody to come through and salvage this stuff?
I noticed a few guys in a Malice who have salvagers.
Is it a decent time to talk about salvaging then while we're doing a mission?
Sure, cover it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I'm not a salvager, so I barely ever run missions, so...
You fit a salvager to your
I'm
ship.
a salvager, but I don't have anything with me to salvage.
No, just...
Basically what salvage is you collect minerals from the dead bodies or ships of the stuff you just killed.
Well,
the higher level the ship, the more valuable the salvage could be.
Well, it's not really minerals, like you get burnt circuits and all that. Well, what would be left over of a possible wreck, really? And this stuff can be either refined into the base minerals of the game.
You've got some major feedback, man.
Yeah,
loud.
Let's all just listen to him click.
I can't seem to when I'm trying to fire. Should my thing for my cannons, should it be flashing when it's ready to fire, or?
Flashing means you clicked on them, then you try to target someone, which means.
Oh, I gotta target them. Damn.
Yeah, that could be a dangerous thing to do, to click on it first.
Yeah, you have to target before it'll allow you to cycle your guns and deal damage.
Yeah. Okay. I'm having a lot of problem with that. But I'm figuring it out.
Yeah.
The fast way to target is to control click your target on the overview.
And eventually you'll have good skills that allow you to target really fast and from far away, so that you can get to dealing your damage quicker. So, again, you are playing with minimal skills at the moment.
And somebody forgot to tell Markee how to lock stuff, so that's a major problem right now.
I thought it was covered under control plus click.
Well, initially we had to give me kind of spaced out of it.
One of the most basic things.
Yeah, out of the 12 to 15 of us here, we forgot how to tone to target.
Well, you know, the basic things, it slips your mind. You try and focus on, like, yeah, broadcast so you don't die. Also, you need to equip your ship like this. You forget hey, you need to learn how to point your guns at stuff.
Have we lost anybody in the fight?
Nope.
Wow.
Just the initial warp-in.
One of my first fleets ever to go out well.
Oh man, you should have seen the first fleet of incursion I ran.
Oh god.
Oh my god, I got so many people killed.
I was there whenever, not long ago, a fleet went down 11.8 bill or 7 bill.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that's...
They only had one Vindy in the fleet.
That's all the rest of it seems like. Here.
I got 12 people killed in one site, and we lost 60 billion.
Damn.
God.
I loved it the first week of incursions. A lot of people thought they could solo it in their big shiny ships. Like, I got a Tengu, just go out. Nope.
If you're good, you can use a Tengu, like a giant fleet of Tengus.
Oh yeah, but no, they went out by themselves. Like, taking us a mission.
Then occasionally you still get the people who are like a Drake and thinking, yeah, I'm gonna go run incursions with my Drake and do well. They'll survive, but they won't do damage. Then I remember I could not get into a fleet when using a Raven, because you don't use torps or missiles in incursions.
So it looks like we finished the mission there.
Yeah, it looks like there's nothing left.
Yeah, so when the mission is turned in, if I remember correctly, missions are split. No, they're not split evenly. Everybody gets the reward, right? The same reward, or is
depending
it split?
on
the bounties get split.
Yeah, the bounties, but the original mission reward goes to everybody.
Yeah, I think
that's
if,
only
the person turning it in says so.
Yeah.
Now
useless.
It should be explained that all the rats we just killed, every one of them has a select little bounty. It's what Concord will pay us for it, and on every tick, which is about 10 to 15 minutes, you will get a little flash in your wallet saying, okay, you killed these rats, and this is what Concord gives you.
Mm-hmm.
But there are 20 people in fleet, so... Who are we shooting?
Please shoot the primary.
I just got taxed. Bounty prize, okay. So 541,000 ISK, and I got taxed 43,000. Okay.
Yeah, that's a tax you paid to the court.
Why are we shooting the merchant gate?
Because it explodes and it looks cool.
I know, I love that kind of shit. Okay, everybody target the merchant gate.
That's the main gate, the big thing here?
Yeah.
Oh, we're not gonna get... We're not gonna get...
Painting it's a neutral... it's like a neutral mob or creature.
How can I build a bigger creature?
There it goes.
Hey guys, let me jump in here for a second. We're getting some questions about not receiving a broadcast. I know you guys talked about how to broadcast, but your Logi needs to have the correct settings on the fleet notifications. Could you go through that training, please?
I'll let someone else do that. Because I'm a terrible Logi.
I thought it was just set up that everybody has, so all arrows are pointing in every direction. That way everybody can see the broadcasts, so logistics can see it properly that way.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
So, Markee, do you want to keep doing missions, or what do you want to do?
I have no idea.
You want to?
Guys,
You should.
We could always jump out to Losec and go on a PvP realm.
You should let him take a moment to assimilate some information so we can realize what he learned for a second. Because we don't want to keep forcing information.
Has anyone covered the little green button by the shield armor?
I believe I have the safety
No, what is that?
It's a
The
worthless
safety
little
button.
green button.
That's
It
the
keeps
stuff
you
that gets you
from getting
killed.
yourself blown up, and if it's green, then you can't get yourself blown up by stupidity. It prevents you from activating modules on people
Like smart
that
bombs.
would result in a crime. Yeah. So if I wanted to attack some neutral guy in high security space and I had the green button on, it would prevent me from doing so.
Okay.
And that would prevent me from incurring the wrath of the space police.
If
Okay.
it's yellow,
Are you guys shooting these other guys too? What's...
You're just blowing stuff up.
yeah.
Because it looks cool when it blows up.
Okay.
Hey, Markee, I promise by the end of 8 hours, your brain's gonna be hurting today.
Yeah, well,
You're
I'm
gonna,
I'm 5 hours in here, so and I'm already looking at this going, okay, I'm not 100% sure what I should do next.
Tutorials.
Yeah.
missions. You want to
Tutorials.
you want to do the tutorial missions. Now, after you do the tutorial missions, I'm going to show you something here called the Agent Finder. Now, in the People and Places tab, when I showed you how to make a save spot, open up that guy and go to the Agents tab.
Right. Okay.
Now, once you have that open, you're going to go down to the bottom right. It'll say Agent Finder.
Okay.
I think we should.
Then, go ahead.
I think we should wait until we actually get near your closest station near Gorom first before we start finding
Well,
agents.
I'm just
Good
giving
at
a
war target.
generalization of how to find stuff to do.
Mhm.
Now,
Check.
you can
Check. War
find-
target where?
War targeting system. War
Ooh,
targeting
actual,
local.
That's an actual war target.
Yeah. Actual war target. Okay. Contact. Everybody warp off to safe 3. At 0.
Warp
Or
off
I'll
to save
warp-
3,
I'll-
then orbit someone when you land. Do not stay still.
Warp drive active.
I'm warping the entire wing.
Okay, so once you have your Agent Finder open, select, click on the number 1, and it's going to be a slider at the top. And that'll allow you to see level Agent 1, or level 1 agents that are available to you. Now, there's going to be a filter options. You want to click on that button. That'll bring up just some cool filters that you can mess with, so you can pick the agent you want to run missions for, so you can gain standing with the people you want to gain standing with.
Okay. And what's the negative red numbers?
The negative red is just your standing with that particular group of people. If you have bad standing, then you can't interact with them in different types of ways, depending on what the standing is.
Well, that's a bit different. That's the security of the system they're located in. You're not meant to go below 5. Everywhere below 5, you get yourself killed.
Below 0.5, right?
Yeah, that is the security status. Down to 0.5 is high security space. So 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, and so on. That's high security space. Nobody can attack you in that space unless they're a war target. I'm getting to it. Unless they're a war target. If they do, or without the repercussion of getting blown up by the space police.
You also want to take it off of Sanchez Nation.
Take it off of Sasha's Nation.
You're not going to have any agents for that.
They're pirates.
Yeah, you would just want to go up and select all in the factions portion. And you can go to those agents. They'll give you missions to do, which will allow you to shoot stuff and make money.
When you do the tutorials, they'll actually send you 2 different agents, and then send you off on your way.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the general way to find stuff to do.
Okay.
So all ships are moving. Everybody's orbiting somebody else.
Yep.
Marcus, you might want to do that too.
Oh yeah. Well, here I am looking at these other menus. You know.
Yeah, take your time. You're learning. The thing is, there's a lot of info you're getting right off the day, but as soon as it starts to absorb in, you'll start to understand a lot easier.
I can't believe you guys threw him under the bus without doing the tutorials first.
No, I chose to do it that way. So I'm like, let's just get into this. I mean, this is actually, so in real life, and this bites me in the ass sometimes too, but I'm like, screw the instructions. Let's just see if we can do this.
That's my perspective.
And then if it doesn't work, then go back to the instructions and figure it out. And that's just the way that I do things.
Yeah, in this game, when you ask questions in chat that have been covered by the tutorial, you'll get the RTFM response.
Yes.
Alright, this may be a little noob asking, but a lot of people do it. Marcus, your skills are still training, right?
Yes.
After you just learned... Alright, that's good, because I know a lot of people who forget about that.
No, I got stuff training right now. So let's see.
Is someone descanning for combat probes?
I am.
Is anybody able to scan down that Billy guy?
I don't have combat scan probes with me.
Alright, if you got probes, get them out. Start tracking them down if you would please.
Just so that we know he isn't jumping on top of us.
Yeah, fun thing is about not being in your guys' corporation, I got a free show.
I found an anomaly.
Damn you, Zeno.
Anomaly or signature?
Cosmic anomaly.
Remember that your skills train when you go offline?
Yes, they do.
Signal strength 100%.
Yeah,
them
this refuge.
Them are just the extremely easy things that people really don't bother with them.
So are we heading back to Gorham, or is he gonna go do the tutorials? What are we gonna
Well,
do?
I think that that it would probably be, this is something that's been asked for in chat and everything, is more tutorial stuff, and to go through some of those things. I think that it probably would be a good time for me to fly back and work more on my tutorials, and then you know, anyone who, you know, just wants to be online or whatnot and give feedback or whatnot would be fine. But it's a little bit more, I guess, of a solo thing than a group thing. Would you guys say that's probably true?
Well,
yeah,
yes.
but you might want to escort back.
Yeah, I'm going to link it here. Either way, if you want maybe a ship or two, like one of the battleships here, just to sit outside the gate, because some missions, I remember being in a noob system, there's a select missions that really frigates and destroyers can't do, even though being really easy missions. Missions were.
Well, the most problem people have is they fail to train the core skills before learning how to fly the ship right. And then they go off to the Sisters mission and the big Ark mission, and they can't get that one guy down because they don't have the skills. They've only trained the hull.
And then they ask someone to do it for them and never do it.
Now, what is in Gorham? I'm sorry, I missed this.
I think that's the system you have your starting mission.
Yeah, I think so.
No, it's 0.6.
Yeah.
Each,
what?
There's 12 different starting systems.
Yeah, it's
Durapant was the one he was in earlier.
yeah, Durapant.
Durapant. Crap.
Yeah, War Target's out of system, so we're safe for the moment. But we should send some scouts ahead. Actually, I'll go ahead and scout all the way to Durapant. That way, we don't get popped on the way.
5 jumps, there you go. So everybody align to the Botane gate. Botane gate.
Okay.
Last thing you're gonna hear from me, Markee, is warp to Stargate.
Okay. I'm
Yeah,
getting
so
aligned.
that way, if Marcus, since you got the fleet window up, you should be able to see Xenodragon broadcast a line to Stargate Bortane. You can right-click and go to Align 2. It's a lot better than always having to find these select names in the overview.
It's one of the advantages of fleets.
Okay, I totally missed that because I've been using overview to find them, but you're saying I should do it a different way?
It's a simpler way. It's just, do you got the history open up?
History.
On the fleet window?
I don't know. I have. Okay, see, there's a problem here. I'm getting confused between fleet and fleet. Because there's a fleet window.
The chat window. You've
yes.
got the fleet chat, and you've also got the fleet window, which is separate.
Okay, so I have the fleet window open.
Let's be clear for fleet chat and fleet window from now on.
Okay, so I've got history up here.
Alright, now, if you got history, you should see right there, Xenodragon, Align, Stargate Botane. Do you see that?
Yes, okay.
Right-click that, Align 2.
Okay.
So every time there's a new gate that we're supposed to go to, I will be broadcasting Align 2. That way you don't have to be there looking through, and it takes up everybody's time, because, yeah.
Okay.
Everybody's aligned out.
Botan system is clear. Botan is green.
Okay, warping wing. Prep for warp.
Warp drive active.
And one person was left behind.
That was me. I was still orbiting people.
Alright, I am in Airmay. Airmay is clear. Airmay is green.
Oh, and by the way, before I leave today, which is probably going to be within the next 20-30 minutes, I'm dumping everybody in fleet with 2 mil. Yes.
Yay!
Yay.
I don't need it. Give mine to somebody else.
I was going to say, yeah. So Markee will have...
Yeah, Mark is enough.
1 billion, 2 million.
Hey, Markee, do me a favor.
Mm-hmm.
On your stream, since you're streaming anyways. So, there's a lot of people I assume on there that play Eve, correct? You know, watching the stream. So your 2 million. I'll do this. I'll give 10 million to one person on your stream.
Okay.
How does that sound? Just choose the person, give me their in-game name, and I'll send them the money. Just tell them to send me a mail, and I'll send them their is.
I just want to say this, but no, we were earlier on. There's talk about that FC should say to jump through gate, and half of us left. We should be more strict on that.
Yeah. Yeah, jump through gate and break cloak, and align off to the airmay gate.
Okay. I just jumped. As far as the other thing, how am I supposed to choose somebody who's in the stream who's actually playing?
Get them to shut their in-game name.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody shout your in-game name in chat if you want 10 million from... And who is that? From Black?
Black Avo. Yeah,
Okay.
Black Avo.
Yeah.
Airmay is still clear. Airmay is still clear.
Copy that. Everybody line off to the airmay gate. Yeah.
I'll donate another 10, so it'll be 20.
Cool. Zip, just send it to me and I'll dump the 20 to somebody. So basically, Markee, whoever it is, tell me. I'll take their in-game name and I'll give them 20 mil. I guess.
Okay. So, well, they're all posting it in chat. Are you looking at the chat at all?
Which chat? Because I have a bunch of chats open.
Twitch chat?
Oh, no, I'm not in Twitch. Damn it. Can you tell me who the first person was to do it?
The first person... well, the first person was Blacklister, who's playing with us right now.
Cheating. That's cheating. I demand cheating. Okay, somebody who is not currently with us on the channel.
XOU.
XOU.
He's here with us.
He is? Okay. Okay, Chaos, aka Zero, he won a prize already today, but...
Okay, next.
Oh, you sure? I mean, is he playing with us?
Is he playing with us?
I don't
Chaos,
think-
what's his in-game name?
Chaos, aka 0. All one word.
C8. Oh my god, mistyping. Chaos, aka 0.
Check.
Is that the number 0, by the way?
NOS system is clear. NOS system
No,
is
it's
clear.
0.
Can Zeno get the ability to fleet warp? That way we are at least not sitting here.
Oh yeah, we're fleet. God damn it! 1 second. We're fleet. Wing warping us through. Go ahead and jump the gate and then hold cloak. Well, give him my congratulations, Markee. He's now the proud owner of 20 million.
All right, there you go, buddy.
Chaos, aka 0. 20 mil. I almost just gave him 1.2. My bad.
Was it Black Able I sent my 10 million to?
Yeah, you did. Yeah, that's me.
Markee, I'd also like to tell you that you should feel very proud that you are the owner of 1 billion ISK, a number that not even I, in my 4 years of playing EVE, have achieved.
Really?
Oh, well, I've achieved 4, so...
Shame on
Cumulatively, I probably reached more than a billion, but at one time.
I reached 1 billion for maybe 4 months.
I know, and on my first day.
Yeah. That's the big one.
It's because I rock, man. It's like I'm so good at playing this game.
I line off to the next gate, guys. Break cloak. I think the maximum I've ever had in my wallet was like 6.2 billion.
Okay, well the next gate nobody's set it, so what? How am I supposed to align on it?
It's yellow.
I'll broadcast it. Don't worry.
The next system is clear. NAU. The system NAU. It is clear.
Copy that. Broadcasting target to align 2.
Do not go to that one I just broadcasted. Sorry.
No.
Which one is that?
Fuck. So, you want to go to the one that Black Avo just told you to go to.
Wait. Hold on.
You're going to Nasusachi.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Can somebody relink where the hell we're going to? So that, okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm confused. Alright. I thought we just uncloaked. I never even jumped through this damn gate.
Yeah. Well, let's wait for the other battleship here really quick. Alright.
Hey Ruiz, if you want to donate maybe a couple billion or something, maybe some of us could get because I heard you had like a 300 billion ISK or something like that. I just immediately went to you for money. Some of us might be able to get some faction battleships and show Markee what they're like.
Faction battleships? I'm sitting in one right now. Markee, take a good look.
Who's the Richie person here out of all of us?
Do any of you have a capital ship to show them?
I do.
Kinda. If you want to go through about 30 null secs.
I can show it to him in 2 low secs. We can scout him through, Mark, if you really want to see a cap ship. I mean,
we can save that for another
next
weekend.
Week or the week after that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's keep that something that's not actually live stream. Maybe.
Keep it simple.
Preferably.
Why?
Yeah, I don't want my.
You don't want everybody coming in?
Because
it's a personally owned cap. Yeah, I'm not. I'm gonna sit off station, but even then, I'll probably be alpha through with something.
Now, Markee, I want to tell you a little story here. There's a Titan, which is a very big, expensive capital ship.
Everybody aligned?
Somebody clicked jump instead of bridge, and it triggered the largest fight in EVE.
Oh my god, it was in low sec too. It was terrible.
Yeah, that was to hunt down 1 capital ship. Granted, it was a Titan, but yeah, if someone finds an exposed capital ship, especially on a live stream, it's very risky, especially if some of the big alliances find out the capital ship is undefended in a system. They will swarm to that ship, kill it, and kill everyone else with them.
What do you mean undefended?
That is not something you should live stream.
Well, I'd be willing to show it to you live streamed, but my rule would be I'm sitting right off station. So as soon as somebody comes in, I can dock.
Well, let's be honest here. That Test versus Goons fight was over a lot of bad blood anyway. So
I'm broadcasting a line for the next gate to Tranqueuse. Everybody else break cloak and align. Hey Mark.
System is clear.
By the way, you know how Somber Blank is giving out certain prizes and stuff along with CCP on your stream?
Yeah.
And they're giving away free ships and stuff, but they're giving away the hulls, to my knowledge, and like money and stuff that you're getting.
Who is
I am willing,
giving away those?
Somber Blink, aren't they?
Well, they're. I have codes that equal credit in the lottery.
Oh, my bad. I think I've won like 4 bill in Somber Blink. But anyway, so I have a random Drake sitting in a hangar. I want to get rid of it.
Give it to Xeno.
I will take it off your hands gladly.
and I don't want to give it to one of these assholes.
Hey,
Hey, I got you exotic dances, man.
Hey, Xeno's rich.
I can always I can screenshot my wallet right now. I don't even have 10 mil on me.
Okay, everybody is aligned. Are you aligned there, Markee?
Yes.
I'm not aligned because we.
Warping.
You didn't. It didn't show you to.
Markee, where are you?
I'm here.
You're where? What system are you? What system are you?
Nasichi?
Are you here? Oh, I can see him. I'm blind apparently on my overview. My bad. So, Markee.
Yes.
Basically, what I'm gonna do here is, you're about to get another contract.
Okay.
It's gonna be containing a Drake. And it has, I think there's missiles in the base and it's fitted, semi T2, and then some metaphors. And so it's gonna be for free, obviously, because I'm a nice guy. And go ahead and use it on your stream if you want to give it out to somebody or anything like that. It has, like 5,000 CNIT Caldari Navy ammo, some drones and missile launchers and things like that, and the ship hull.
We should also probably do a what's it called? A disclaimer saying just because you have a ship doesn't mean you can fly it.
I know. There's a video that what's his name? Head of Eve University.
Seamus Donahue.
Yeah, Seamus. That is a really good video. Everybody's aligned. We're warping wing. Jump as soon as you hit gate.
Yeah, and there's no
technically he's not the head.
But I contracted you over the stuff, Markee. So if you wish to use it in your stream, have fun. If you want to keep it for yourself, I'm cool with that too.
Okay. I'll certainly have fun taking a look at it because I have to say that I don't even 100% know what all this stuff means. I understand the way you're talking about it and stuff, that it's pretty cool and everything. I don't know its coolness factor.
On the Hatakani gate.
On the Hatakani gate?
On the Sivala gate in Hatakani.
Okay, well we're not going there, so we'll be fine.
Rapier.
Okay, so everybody jump gate. Well, Markee, the Drake is a battle cruiser, so it's a slightly later on game kind of thing.
Okay.
A month or two down the line, but you might be flying it by the end of your stream.
Could be.
I mean, and I called it the Defiant because I'm a defiant person.
And those things do not like to die. They tend to stay alive for quite a while.
Yeah, passive shield tanking.
Yeah, mine was a buffer one. I was using it for a bunch of different stuff. Everybody's aligning to the Durapant gate. I broadcasted the line. Go ahead and break cloak.
Well, guys, I'm off. It was fun flying with you guys.
Yeah.
See you Monday. Fly safe. Bye bye.
Fly safe, friends.
Okay. So we're just about at the other gate once we do this other jump, and then what I'll do is I'll end this episode, and then we'll give away some more codes, and then and then I'll go into more of a mode of doing some of these some more of the tutorial stuff, which I have thought I'm not sure makes very good video.
It's okay.
It's probably better for learning. For the learning phase than trying to make a good video right now, because it's going to be monumentally more valuable if you know what you're doing in the next video than if you struggle through 5.
True.
Oh, by the way, guys, we're jumping as soon as we hit gate, and then we'll head to station. Markee, I appreciate this chance to be on your live stream. For one, help you out and stuff. I actually have my own YouTube channel that I just started up, but I've been having video errors. That's been killing me, and it's annoying. But I've been trying to get a presence on YouTube too, but just haven't had much luck. So,
What I
No,
thought
and,
you were, what
well-
I thought you were going to do is to show a newbie, pure newbie experience from the beginning.
That certainly changed. That certainly changed, and a lot of that changed. Well, before that, Black Avio, however you say it, Avo. Thank you for leading us today. I think it's worked out well.
Do my best.
And then as far as the newbie experience and everything, in all honesty, okay, I'm gonna dock.
Everybody just go to station.
What I realized is that doing something without the resources of everybody else around us and everything was going to be a lot more boring than taking advantage of everything that there is available. And it was going to be that I was going to have to look everything up and stuff, and it really, when I wrote it all out on paper how this was all going to look, it looked very boring. And so something that's boring won't do nearly as good as something that's exciting, and for many reasons.
I thought that you could probably just show yourself going through the experience, and it would be something that other new players could look at.
Well, I think that new players can replicate this. They won't replicate the billion gold, or the billion ISK. Gold. They won't replicate the billion ISK. They won't replicate the high bounty that I've got on my head already, and the war declarations on the corp. But still, figuring out the controls, figuring out how to do missions, having successes, whether they be little successes, big successes, whatnot. But working it the way that I'm doing it now, I hope to pack more in. When you go to college or to university, you take a course for 3-4 months, something like that, and at the end of the course, you know certain information, and you pay whatever it is you pay. Let's say you pay $300 for that course or whatever. But there's another type of training where you go and you learn from a master. And that type of training, like I could take a photography course for 3 months or whatever at the local college and pay $300 for it. But I went and did this thing with Art Wolf, who is one of the premier wildlife photographers in the world. And I trained with him just for a weekend on composition of photographs and everything. And when I came away from that, I had actually way more knowledge of how to really be great in certain areas than if I had taken a college course for 3 months. And now it cost me 10 times as much too. but it was a different way of learning, and I like that way of learning. I'd rather just take this total cram course, total immersion, and work with some of you who are very well versed in the game. And it's just posted right here in chat. Mentorship is best when one-on-one. And now this is 1 on 300 or whatever.
Wait, what is best?
Mentorship is best when it's one-on-one. And so being able to have your guys' personal attention and helping me out, I mean, so literally, with you guys who are experienced here, we've had, 5 or 6 of you that have really chimed in a lot, that have all been great mentors. And it's way more than I could have learned in spending the same amount of time in tutorials. So.
Well, but at the same time, it also feels like we're trying to, force your head underwater to force you to learn how to breathe water.
Well, if that's what I'm trying to do, is to learn to breathe water.
And Markee, as if anybody is considering starting the game, be it after your videos or before, whatever, I plan on playing Eve for many years to come, and and stuff, and I'm once I get my video sorted out, I'm doing tutorial videos and things like that on combat related stuff, and I have a friend who's gonna be doing them for industry. But anyways, the point is, I'd be more than willing to help out new players if they need some help. And
they see that username years down the line.
yeah. If anybody needs help, I'm more than willing to help them out.
Okay.
They can feel free to send me a mail. I already do it for one Let's Player on YouTube, and so why not? I mean, it's something I enjoy doing because I don't really do much in the game anymore other than help noobs.
Yeah. Well, and that's part of how this is all set up is, with the corp and everything. All the information out there about how to join the corp and stuff. This is going to have a long life beyond the broadcasts and beyond the initial postings of the videos. So, a very long life beyond that.
You also have to remember that there is kind of a need for EVE Online videos because there's not really a whole lot of information out there to help new players get started. Because you yourself, you feel what it's like your first. You've played EVE before, and you're trying to relearn everything, and it's still really difficult to get into the swing of it. When you're first starting out, and there's a whole lot of information that you need to go through and kind of sit down and look at each thing you're trying to learn one at a time. But it's still a really big hurdle, and there is definitely a need for the resources out there to help people get started.
Well, each one of these, and just so you guys know, each one of these videos will be broken down into a segment pretty specific. And so, like even when we did personal safe areas, that'll be just one little segment all on its own. That'll end up being just a video on its own, edited up. I won't necessarily tell how to do them, but it'll tell what they're for. And then maybe later, it'll be something where I figure out how to make them and I do it, so.
Yeah.
You can tell that Markee's picked up some pretty valuable skills already, though. Sitting in the station, you clearly know how to spin your ship.
Yes, I am up to 60 now. 60.
Hey,
I saw
Markee,
that watching the stream with it.
If you want to beat me, you have to go over 1,000 spins.
I can make a macro.
I spent 2 hours spinning my ship.
Markee, there's a CCP medal and a prize that they give you when you get over 10,000.
Oh my goodness, really?
I have that on 6 characters.
Ugh, you must have macroed that.
You should not have told me. Now I'll sit over there.
I was in a war test. We were being sieged up in a station, and I was waiting online for some of our support fleet to come in so we can break the siege, and I was in station for 6 hours straight.
Wow.
I beat 1,500, but that was when it first came out. So I didn't actually get anything.
Okay, I'm at 100 now, folks.
I'm at 160 and I just started.
Markee, just remember the people that told you about this spinning.
Oh yes. I'll give you all the credits. The admiration, the rewards.
Markee, strike that 230. And gaining.
Okay, so I'm gonna
take this, Markee. I need to do a little housekeeping for about 2 minutes with you.
Yeah. So we're okay. This is going to be the end of this episode, this recording, and we'll take a little bit of a break, and then we will go to giving away some more codes. So and then probably I'll be doing some training, and I'll be. I think talking in the main, I'm going to move into the main area where we can all just talk about what we've seen today, stuff and everything too. So, okay, so don't go anywhere if you're on the stream because I will be giving away some prizes. And if you're watching this on YouTube, you'll just have to stay tuned for the next episode.
Apparently, war target